Meeting up with philanthropist Carolyn Steyn on a publicity day being held at Robben Island, we found her 67 Blankets for Nelson Mandela Day challenge has already got private citizens and corporates as far as India, Canada, Germany and Australia knitting and crocheting for all their worth.
How incredible is this? I mean, this actually started with a casual conversation over dinner and now we're on our way to Robben Island.
I know, who would have thunk? It started over dinner at my husband's birthday party in December. ZANDILE, Madiba's assistant for so many years, challenged me to make 67 blankets for Mandela Day. I said, no problem. I promptly forgot about it until my sister arrived on Christmas Day with a bag of wool and a crochet hook. So I started on Christmas Day and I quickly figured out I can't do 67 blankets on my own. So I put it out on Facebook and lo and behold, it's gone global and it's very, very exciting.
We've got a whole bunch of knitwits here, we've got celebrities, we've got huge support. What can we expect today?
We're going to Robben Island to go and knit there, and the entrance fee to today was wool and needles. So we're going to be having a load of fun in the name of Nelson Mandela to keep people warm this winter, stitch by stitch. That is what we're doing.
How did you two become involved with the project?
When Carolyn first told us about this and said we had to start knitting, I mean, it was such an easy thing to do, and getting hold of a pair of knitting needles and some wool really felt like we were doing something, making a difference to somebody else's life.
Natalie, this is such a special project to be involved with.
I think 67 Blankets for Madiba just exemplifies what one great idea can do, and one inspired, motivated person who gets other inspired, motivated people involved to make a huge, meaningful contribution.
The only requirement is that the single bed-sized or baby blankets be handmade. Brilliantly simple, the campaign has the full blessing of SIBONGISENI MKHIZE's organization.
Sibongisile, thank you so much for hosting us today. I mean, this is just the perfect location to pay tribute to the legend that is Nelson Mandela.
Yes, we are very honored as Robben Island Museum to have been chosen by Carolyn and the company to come and make Robben Island as part of the sites that celebrate Madiba. And the 67 blankets, it's also in line with Madiba's belief and Madiba's philosophy that it's impossible until it's done. And she has actually shown us that with just knitting of the 67 blankets, we can make a difference in other people's lives. So as a museum, we are very honored.
How overwhelming is it for you to be in his cell now? And this is all about him. This is why we're here.
This is why we're here. I think at the moment it's very poignant. I can't believe that we're here. This is where Madiba spent so many years, and here we are with our 67 blankets for Madiba Day, doing it for Madiba. And I think he's smiling down on us, knowing that we're trying to make a difference, and that's exactly what he wanted us to do.
To join in, you're asked to make your blanket 150 by 200 centimeters and to deliver it by July 1st to any of several drop-off points nationwide.
Now, if you want the definition of a true nitwit, it's these two over here. They've been knitting from before the boat left, the entire boat journey, from when we got onto the island. You have not stopped. So congratulations, you guys really are setting the bar high. You're setting the example for everyone else.
Thank you very much. We're very excited. It's our bit for Mandela Day, and it's really been fun. Got lots of sunshine, lots of friends, and so we're doing our bit.
Yeah, we're just trying to knit as many squares as we can so we can make some blankets. And we haven't really knitted since school, so it's a good time to practice our skills.
Sib, my man, knitting needles and these pretty umbrellas, it's a very masculine day for us today.
It's pretty awesome. It's quite easy you could buy a blanket, but then if you make it with your hands and then give it to a kid, and then the kid out there knows that someone spent time making this blanket for me. I think it must be the warmest feeling inside.
Absolutely.
Warm and fuzzy.
And there's so much love that goes into something like this. And I mean, how appropriate we're sitting here in Nelson Mandela's block, and the political prisoners in those days, they passed time by knitting blankets, and it's just such an appropriate place to be right now. Zandile, I have absolutely no words for that incredible performance. I can only imagine how you must be feeling right now.
I feel so overwhelmed. You know, I'm full of emotions. It was such an honor and such a privilege for me to actually sing opera at Robben Island, you know, close to Nelson Mandela's cell. I mean, who would have thought, in my beautiful gown? You know, so I've got mixed emotions at the moment.
Raise your voice. sandstones may break my bones.
So we're on our way back, and what a special day. Did you have a good time?
Yes, I did.
You know why I had a good time? Because of your voice.
Thank you.
What an amazing voice. Can you give us a little beginning part that you said, especially for Madiba there?